So you're leaving a lot of gigs and a lot of money on the table simply because you're negotiating the wrong way. In this video, I'm going to show you a powerful, little-known secret to boost your chances of getting the gig by almost 100%. Hey, and welcome to Music Space, where we help working musicians just like you learn how to quickly and easily make a living with your craft. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. So when people and venues are looking for bands and musicians to hire, it's almost always true that they have options, meaning they likely have other bands or other musicians in mind that they can hire. And what this means is that they are trying to make a decision about which band or which musicians to hire out of all of the options that they have. So you need something that is going to help them or help influence them to choose you. And most bands and musicians, when asked about their availability for an event or for a club date or something like that, go straight into asking and talking about money and time and location and all of those things. And these things are absolutely important, but they should not be your primary focus when you're talking to people who are trying to hire you. That kind of thing is what I like to call a backwards way of negotiating. Now, to help you understand this secret, I'm going to share with you about how to do this differently and make sure you get the gig. Let me explain a strategy to you called the feature benefit strategy. In a nutshell, it's connecting the features that you have as a band to the wants and needs and desires of the people who are trying to hire you. And the classic example of this is air conditioning in a car. The air conditioning in the car is a feature of the car. It's not a benefit. The benefit of having an air conditioning in the car is to be able to stay cool on a hot summer day. So you have the feature, that's the air conditioning, and you have the benefit of that, which is staying cool on a hot summer day. And what's important to know about this is people don't buy features, they buy benefits. This is an extremely powerful sales strategy. You see a lot of car salesmen using it all the time. They don't sell you on the car having an air conditioning. What they sell you on is looking cool in that car and feeling cool on a hot summer day. That's a benefit that they're trying to sell you. And guess what? When you're trying to get people to hire you, you're trying to sell them your band. So how does this apply? Well, having a band for an event is a feature like the air conditioning in a car. But when people are looking to hire a band, they are looking for the benefits. They want a good time and they want a crowded dance floor and they want audience members raving about how much fun they've had. And they want people to have an unforgettable experience. You see the difference there? It's not just your band, it's these benefits that they want from your band. And so there's a secret question to ask when you are talking to clients about hiring you that will almost always let them know that you're focused on those benefits, and it will almost always make you the primary choice in their mind. And that question is this, and this is how you ask it. So tell me, if you were to have the perfect band for your event, what would it look like? Sounds really simple, right? But no, it's not. It's a powerful question that makes them think about two things. One, it actually makes them think about the benefits that they want from a band. And two, it lets them know that you are concerned about being the best band and the right fit for their event. Two things which are super beneficial to you when you're trying to get hired. Seriously, this is a really powerful strategy, so don't overlook it. It's a strategy that I use in almost every conversation that I have with prospective clients. And almost every time, and I'm not kidding, almost every time I use it, I end up getting the job. And I've used it so much over the years, I can even tell you what to look for to let you know that this question is working. In most cases, there will be a slight pause where they'll stop and be like, oh, that's a really good question. And they're doing this because it's making them think. And they'll say something to the extent of, wow, I don't know, let me think about that. And if you're talking to them in person, you'll see signals in their body language. They will pause and like sit back in their chair like, oh, wow. And kind of start looking up, which means they're accessing that visual part of their mind, which means they're picturing the answer to your question. So they'll be like, oh, wow, that's a really good question. I cannot stress to you enough how powerful this is. And just as a bonus tip here, this strategy can be used in different contexts as well and be just as powerful. So like a job interview, for example, you could ask the person that's trying to hire you a question like, so if you were to get the perfect person for this job, what would that look like? I've shared this strategy with a lot of my friends over the years, and when they've had job interviews and used this strategy, they landed the job. And a couple of them have even told me that after getting the job and being there for a while, the person that hired them, came to them and said that the reason that they gave them the job was because of this question that they asked. It's crazy. So absolutely use this strategy, use this technique the next time you're talking to someone or negotiating with someone that's trying to hire you, and watch the results. And when you do use this strategy, I want you to come back and comment on this video and let me know you nailed the gig. In the meantime, check out these other videos that will help you in this area.